we always immediately saw the benefits of using the RackEye product. But also looking at the area itself, is that a problematic area? Is the data we're getting from RackEye, because we get the really good data from the KPI reporting, we get regular alerts through the SMS messages, so we're always doing spot checks on the racking. If problematic areas arise, we're doing things about it, so we're talking to the guys and asking for ideas on why certain areas are causing us a problem or having more alerts than others. And sometimes it's just about layout, so looking at how things are laid out, positions of racks and locations, space availability. Other times it's been about the rack itself being damaged, be that the meshing, be that leg itself prior to the RackEye going in. So again, we've actioned that, and that's had a massive impact. So we talked earlier about the data from the RackEye information. So we've used the events and the triggers and the data we get from RackEye to generate our own, let's say, heat map of the areas in question. So it's made it really evident and was really clear to us in terms of the problematic areas we had with the RackEye instances we were having. So going from pretty much a sea of red, which was not down to bad driving, raised other issues about sort of space, what's in that area, the traffic that's going through that area. Really looked at our warehouse design and racking design, as well as driver behaviour and driver training, to where we are now, where we're down significantly in terms of reduction in terms of our problematic areas. We've saw overall a 75% reduction in RackEye impacts over the 6 months that we've been running the initial pilot. What we also use, so from the self-generation of a heat map to the actual information we get from the RackEye system, there's probably about 10 reports you can get by the RackEye system in all different data sets. What we've done is actually configure it to what we think is relevant into our own four-boxer type information report. So it really communicates well to the lads the downward trend that we're experiencing, but also getting them to look at the specific areas where we are generating most of those impacts. So that information correlates back to the heat map, so it's easy to identify still the areas that we need to do the work on to improve.
The inspection's really easy, so we have an app on the phone, so we get the app, we get the barcode, it tells us where to go to. We know obviously every leg has a fixed barcode on it, so we go up to that, we scan the 2D barcode, we put in if any damage, we take any photos of that. If there's no damage, we just say, okay, yeah, okay, it might have just been a wobble, someone might have just clipped it, but there's no damage. We can take that and it comes off. The maintenance of the racking is far easier now than it ever used to be. Yeah.